This is Jay Mancini. Welcome to the channel where we keep the wheels rolling and the cash flowing. So guys, today I wanted to touch on driver salary. We're going to be doing a second part to it. Now, I will tell you this, guys. The reason why, guys, I wanted to dive a little deeper in this particular topic was for the following reason. I actually came across a gentleman the other day that actually drives a truck. It's actually an end dump trailer, okay, which is still a dump truck, right? And he's working for a general contractor as a driver for a big company. And I started having this conversation with the guy, and he was actually talking to some of our guys, and I started to, just have this conversation with him. And next thing you know, he starts telling me his salary and what he's getting paid and how he's getting paid hourly. And then I said, you know what? I need to dive a little deeper into this topic because I do know one thing, guys. For some of you guys that are brand new drivers, meaning you just got your CDL, you're probably gonna run into this scenario. So once again, I'm gonna dive a little deeper and explain to you driver salaries. And driver salary part one, okay? I was talking about 30 to 36% commission, meaning that the drivers are going to make 36% commission. Now, one thing that I wanted to explain to you guys, especially you guys that are new, okay, is that most of you guys, when I meant 30 to 36% commission, this is for some of the guys that are going to be mainly hired by a smaller company or maybe by a guy that only has 1 or 2 or possibly 3 trucks. And the one thing that they're usually going to do is they're going to pay you on commission for the following reason. They want you to do your best, meaning the following. They want to make sure that you're going to be out there working and hustling as a driver, right? And what I mean by that, guys, is if you're getting paid by the load, that you're out there actually making those loads, that you're not out just, taking a break or stopping at the corner store. And that's what I mean by that, right? So that's why they pay you on a commission rate. Now, I want to also add to it. Most of the time what that means is that they're going to also pay you as a W-9. Why? Because if you're getting paid by commission and by percentage, there's a good probability that they're going to pay you as a W-9. And if you don't know what a W-9 is, in short terms, guys, this just means that at the end of the year, you're responsible for paying your own taxes. So that leads me to the following. There's also what's called a W-2, right? And most of you guys know what a W-2 is. W-2 meaning you get paid as an employee, meaning the following: the taxes will automatically be deducted from your paycheck. Now, one of the things, going back to the conversation I had with this gentleman, right, was as him being an employee for this general contractor driving an end dump trailer, he was getting paid a basic hourly rate, which, to be very sincere with you guys, was actually less than what most of the guys usually get paid when they're on a commission-based pay. Now, the reason why, and here's what I wanted to add, guys, is they get also different benefits, meaning as a W-2, you're going to get benefits. In his case, he gets health insurance, he gets PTO, paid time off, he gets paid also overtime, meaning if he goes over 40 hours, he gets paid time and a half. So let's just say he's getting paid $20 an hour. Well, anything over 40 hours, now he gets paid $30 an hour. And this is something that you don't get when you're just on a straight commission base. But the main thing I want to mention to you guys is there's 3 things that will ultimately determine your pay scale. And they're the following: skills, knowledge, and experience. Depending on the skills that you have, are you just getting inside that truck? Are you just driving that truck and pretty much that's all you're doing? Or are you actually driving that truck, communicating with the customer, communicating right with whoever it is that your dispatcher may be, communicating with your boss, whoever it is that may actually give you that truck to drive, right? That is going to determine also your pay rate. The other thing is knowledge. How knowledgeable are you? You just got started, right? You're not going to get paid the same as a guy that's been in the business or been a driver for 10 or 15, not to mention 20 years. And that goes to experience. Now, guys, there's a whole other side to this, and I want to tell you this is very important. I'm going to give you my side. I'm going to let you in through my lens and the way I look at this, okay? As, again, someone who owns trucks, having a business that owns trucks, right? Not only do we hire owner operations, but remember, we still own our own trucks, okay? This is what I want to tell you, the following, guys. How do I look at this here? Very straightforward with you guys. I'd much rather hire a guy where I'm giving him a commission base. Yes, he's going to make more money, okay? I'm okay with paying somebody more money. I know that in the first video, you guys said, man, that guy that was making like 36% on a truck that makes like $1,000, That's like $300 or $350, $360. That's a lot of money. It is. But you know what? I'm comfortable. I'm okay with that. Why? Why am I comfortable okay with that? Because, guys, I know the following. That guy is going to do everything he can in his will, okay, to make sure that he's doing everything to the best of his ability, meaning that takes less pressure off of me, meaning I don't have to worry about that guy as much. I don't have to be checking on that guy, or my dispatcher doesn't have to be checking on that guy. Why? Because he's going to get paid on commission. It's a commission base, just like if you were in sales, right? Same concept, right? Now, if we pay him as a W-2 or we pay him as just a flat hourly rate with no incentive, there's a good possibility, right, that he may be, you know, just being very transparent with you. He may be just goofing around. He may stop every 2 hours or hour and a half to take a lunch break or take, you know, a pit stop, whatever it is that you want to call it. You know, his lunch break may be 30 minutes, but he may go off for an hour, you know. And one thing that I don't like to do, I do not like to micromanage, right? I don't like to have, you know, micromanagement where you're calling a guy every 30 minutes to check on him. I don't believe in that, right? I believe in trust. So once again, that is my way of looking at things. I'd much rather pay somebody commission than pay somebody W-2. Now, I know for some of you guys that are watching this video that may already own trucks, you're probably thinking the following: Jay, in my state, I have to pay guys as a W-2 because I know that there's also different regulations and laws in every state. So let me also put that out there. I understand, okay, that in some states, okay, there's areas where if you own more than 2 trucks, legally, you're fined to pay them as an employee. I totally get that. I also know that, guys, so let me mention that as well. So for you guys, all right, on the other side of the coin that are hiring guys, right, hiring drivers, you may be forced to pay them as a W-2, so you got to get a little creative and maybe say, hey, you know what, I may pay you, I'm just throwing numbers out there, you know, I may be paying you $20 an hour, but you're going to get a time and a half pay if you reach over 40 hours, but you can always do incentives for them. You can always do bonuses for them, right? To make sure that they're keeping up with their truck, to make sure that they're doing everything that they're supposed to be doing, showing up on time, not leaving the job early, leaving when they're supposed to leave, making sure that most importantly, they take care of the customer, not only the truck. Because again, the customer is the other side of it. The truck is one thing, but as a driver, they need to take care of the truck and they also need to take care of your customers. And if you haven't already seen Driver Salaries Revealed Part 1, guys, make sure you watch it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you found this video valuable. Once again, drop comments below. I see the DMs, guys. We're going to get to you, okay? And you already know, like and subscribe. We keep the wheels rolling and the cash flowing.